Say man a old dog, me no friend it up. Anyway at all, she a give it up. Girl, your body right, can't get enough.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a little minute since I uploaded a video here, but I'm back. I missed you guys and I hope you guys missed me too. So today I'm going to be making some fried chicken. I have some leg and wings here that I'm about to wash and get seasoned. I'm going to be using vinegar. This is distilled white vinegar that I'm going to be using to clean the chicken. I'm going to show you guys the whole process of that. I also have some flour here. I haven't seasoned it or anything yet. This is what I'm going to dip my chicken in. Yeah, y'all going to see the process, but yeah, this is some white flour that I have. I'm going to be making the chicken with yellow rice on the side. So I have my yellow rice, Spanish style right here. I have 2 packs of the yellow rice. I'm going to be using this oil right here to fry the chicken. This is what I'm going to be using to season the chicken. This is some all-purpose. I have some black pepper, cayenne pepper, seasoned salt, and I'm also going to be using a little bit of cajun seasoning just for some added spice. I also have 2 plantains right here. I have a yellow plantain and a green plantain I'm going to put on the side because I just love having stuff on the side. If it's like a veggie, something, I have to have something with my meals. And then I have my butter right here that I'm also going to use for the yellow rice. So I'm going to show you guys the whole process, but this is just a quick overview of everything that I'm going to be using today. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but I'm going to show you how I use each ingredient. If you guys want to see this finished fried chicken meal, then definitely keep on watching. So I just poured 2 cups of the white vinegar all over the chicken, and now I'm about to just start washing the chicken. So I'm just going to use like room temperature water and then just start rubbing everything all together. I do this whenever I cook. You could look in past videos and stuff and see where I make like a little disclaimer all the time saying this is what I grew up doing. I always wash every kind of meat that I use with either lime juice or vinegar. Sometimes I do both depending on what meat it is, but today I'm just using the white vinegar to clean the meat. Usually I like to rinse the chicken about 4 times just to get rid of that vinegar smell and make sure that it's not lingering so you could taste it in your food or anything. So once the chicken is all washed, I just pour the water off, and then now it's time to season it. First, I'm going to start out with some all-purpose seasoning. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit all over. Then I'm going to follow up with my seasoned salt, just a tad bit. Then I'm going to follow up with the cayenne pepper. This stuff is optional. You don't have to put cayenne pepper in yours if you don't like. I like more of like a little spice to my food, so that's why I'm using the cayenne pepper. I'm using some black pepper, just a little bit. And last but not least, I'm using my cajun seasoning. So once everything is all in, as you can see, I have a glove on. Just gonna go ahead and start rubbing everything in. The reason I'm using a glove is because I don't want like the seasonings and stuff to get underneath my nails, and also I'm using like spices and stuff, and I definitely don't want my hands to burn or anything because sometimes my hands could be a little bit sensitive, especially when it comes to like cayenne pepper and stuff. So yeah. eggs and stuff before they fry it, but I don't do that. I literally just go straight to the flour. So I'm just taking some chicken and dumping them right into the flour. Then I'm gonna using gloves again, because I really don't like how flour feels on my hands unless I'm making like dumplings or spinners and I have no choice. But yeah, I'm just dumping the chicken in, making sure that each piece is nice and covered in the flour. So yeah, basically you can see that each piece of chicken is nicely covered. So now it's time to go ahead and make sure that the oil is hot enough for frying. So the oil has been heating up for about 5 minutes at this point. So I'm just taking one piece of chicken and basically doing a test. Yep, that's good to go. Once again, I have the chicken in the flour, making sure that each piece is nicely covered in flour. This is so simple.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking clout. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big boss, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Yeah, we're getting to that point where I think one more flip and some of these pieces are going to be ready. Like, you see that wing right there? So perfect. As you can see, some of these are definitely ready. So right now I'm just gonna go ahead and add it to this paper towel that I have here, just to soak up all the excess oil. Look how crunchy, crispy, and delicious these look. I'm just waiting for the other ones to be done. So here's how the chicken is looking, all done. You see that golden color? Yeah, that's exactly what I was aiming for. Crispy, golden. It tastes good because I just had me a little chicken wing. But yeah, this is good. I want you guys to definitely let me know in the comments if you do follow this recipe or if you do plan on making it yourself. Let me know, come back, let me know how it went, let me know how it tastes and all that good stuff. So right now the rice is about to get started, and I'm going to show you guys that whole other process. So I brought 4 cups of water to a boil, and now I'm going to add in the rice with some butter and stuff. So this is pack number 1 of the rice. It already has seasoning and stuff in it, so this is why I don't like add salt or anything like that to yellow rice. And then that's pack number 2. So I have a tablespoon of butter right here. Just gonna mix that in. So I already drained the water off the corn. This is the Goya golden corn that I'm using. I'm just gonna add the whole thing in. So once that's all in, I'm gonna go ahead and cover the pot and allow it to start boiling. I'm gonna leave it for about 10 minutes to let it kind of start like boiling down, to start drying. So the rice has been cooking for about 10 minutes at this point. So I went ahead and lowered the stove all the way down to low. Now I'm just gonna be picking through the rice. Make sure that it wasn't sticking or anything like that. Then I'm just gonna allow it to just continue drying. I'm gonna cover it and just let the additional water that's at the bottom just dry, and come back and check on it. So I'm just gonna allow this for about 8 to 10 minutes, all the way on low, because you don't want it sticking. You just want to make sure that it steams correctly. So yeah, just go ahead and leave that and come back in like 8 minutes to see how it's going. So at this point it's been another 10 minutes. Just making sure that this is all dried down. I'm just kind of using the fork to ease it up a bit, kind of feel the bottom to see if it's still wet or if it's good. So after I do this, I'm just going to give it a taste to make sure there's no hard pieces and that it's completely cooked and ready to go. So the rice is all done, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the stove off. I'm going to cover it to keep it warm while I get started on the plantains. So I cut the yellow plantains like this, kind of like in a circle, and I cut the green ones like this. Doesn't matter how you cut it, it's really a matter of preference, but I'm going to get started on frying these. The process shouldn't take that long. Got my frying pan here, pouring in some oil. Not a lot, that's enough. I'm going to allow it to get hot for about 5 minutes on medium to high. And then I'm going to start off with the green plantains because they're a little bit longer of a process. So I want to get that out of the way first and show you guys how I do that. So for the green plantains, I like adding in a little bit of salt to it. So I'm just sprinkling some salt all over. I'm going to rub that salt in each piece. Not a lot of salt, literally just a little bit to kind of have, you know, you ever had like plantain chips or banana chips and you just see it's a little bit of salt? Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I don't need it to be salty. So once that's done, I'm gonna go ahead, the oil is hot at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and add these green plantains in. This doesn't need a lot of frying to start getting like crispy or golden, so I'm gonna allow it to fry for about 3 to 4 minutes and then turn it over to the other side. So now I'm just gonna turn it over to the other side to get the other side fried. And repeat the same process. Just let it fry for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then I'm gonna press them to kind of get them flattened and fried properly. So yeah, that's the next step, to press it and just finish the process. So right now I'm just gonna lower the stove while I remove the plantain to press them. By pressing, this is what I mean. I'm gonna show you right now. So I saved the peel or skin or whatever you want to call it from the green plantain, and by pressing I mean that I'm going to flatten the plantain. This is what I do. Different people have different ways of doing it. You could like beat it, you could just use something else to press it, but this is what I do. I save the skin from the plantain, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of just press down on it. So once I press down on it, this is what it looks like. It's all flattened out. This is simple for me. This is what I do, but whichever way you could get it flat, do that. But this is the little thing I've been doing over the years. And once that's done, I just go ahead and add it back to the oil just to fry it. So I'm just going to repeat the same process with all of these, and then turn the stove back up and allow them to get crispy. So once they're all pressed and in the pot, I'm going to go ahead and add in my ripe plantains just so they can start getting done alongside these. Which one do you guys prefer? Do you prefer sweet or do you prefer green? And equally as good. I actually love both. I don't have a preference. But sweet plantains is a vibe, but then green plantains is also a vibe. But definitely comment down below and let me know which one do you guys prefer. So the green plantain was already like getting done pre-fried, so right now it doesn't need to be fried a long time, so I'm just turning each one over to the other side. Gonna let it fry for like 2 minutes, and then it's gonna be ready to be taken out. The yellow plantains are not ready to be turned over yet, almost. Just gonna allow this to fry a little bit more. Right now I'm about to remove the plantains and stuff, the green ones from the frying pan, and then just turn these over to the other side. There you go, all done. So now I'm about to just serve dinner and show you guys the finished results. So this right here is the finished meal, guys. So I have my yellow rice and corn, I have green plantains right there, the yellow sweet plantains, my fried chicken, and of course some avocado on the side because I love me some avocado. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you try my fried chicken recipe and my yellow rice and corn. Everything you see in this video today, I hope you guys give it a try. As always, thank you guys so much for watching,